Hi everybody, welcome to beewowd by April Lee. As you can tell, we have a little bit of a scenic background change. Sorry, you're going to hear some gunshots in the background. I'm really in a safe area. I'm filming where I grew up and was born and raised in Escapek, Pennsylvania. And we live right down over the hill from a rifle range. So you're going to hear some people up there testing their rifles and shooting. But thought I'd have a chance while it's still a little bit light. Just got my car fixed to kind of jump on here and just let you see what's going on, what's on my hook, and what my current whips are. So currently I am working on the crochet along with no catchy name, Ella, and there's one other person that's doing it as well. So I bought all of the 4 patterns. I believe there was a total of 4. My first one is going to be Ella's Witch, what is it called? It's Witch the Frog, or I always get it wrong. I still have to put it together. I have all the parts, but this is basically the bottom part of it. And then we have the hat, and then I have the eyes and the little feet. Little feet are really cute. I gotta make the little toes. When I was at work and I was using one of my new plastic, it has like a wool for the like a wool plastic needle to weave in and ends. I had never had this happen before, but each time I pulled it, it wouldn't even go through this, and this is very lightly stuffed, and it just come apart. And I just bought these at that one little Gosh Yarn It up in the next city over from me. So I'm gonna have to super glue them and let them know that that happened, but these are gonna come up. I'm gonna be putting a piece through here, so technically this is gonna come through here, and this is gonna make, let's just pretend that this is a little piece. So this is going to make like little toes. If you can kind of see that, where it's going to make little toes there, and then you're going to make another little toe. And then I have the four the toes, and then I have the eyeballs. So that is what I'm going to be putting together probably tonight. I'm going to try to get it done tonight. I'm working on one of Ella's treat bags for Halloween. It's the Frankenstein one. I'm not doing double yarn because I'm not going to actually use it as a treat bag. I'm just going to use it as like a stuffed decoration for my mantle, my desk, or something, or give somebody something away with it. So it's going to be actually quite smaller than Ella's. But that's just something that, and I just recently started it, so I really don't have a whole lot done on it. But I will show you what I have done. So this is what I have done so far. It's just the bottom of it, making like a little bowl, so to speak. And I should be going, I think it's going to probably be about this tall before I start doing the black and stuff. So it's going to be a nice little size, just to maybe put a little candy in for my cousin's little girl. She always likes cute little things like that. And then the other project I'm working on right now is, I call it my mommy and me blanket. Because this is the kind of blanket that you guys all think that was really nice on the back of my couch. So it kind of looks like it. The colors are a little different. But my dog, Muffin, always tries to burrow her way underneath my blanket. So I am going to make her a mommy and me blanket. So she is going to get her own blanket. Putting a little bit, pretty much just whatever colors I have in here. I did get some of that Yarnspirations mystery bags where you pay $2.25 or $2.40 a bag for a pound, and inside that was some bulky number 5 white yarn, and it came just like this. It doesn't feel like it's super soft, but I'm sure it'll got something on it, or had something on it. But I'm sure it'll soften up in the wash. She really don't care if it's soft or not. All she really wants is it to be warm for her. She's a very cold dog. She's a wiener dog and a Chihuahua, so I'm sure she'll enjoy that. So I'm going to throw that in there as well. So that's what I'm working on. This is the color I'm currently using right now. It's beautiful. It's called Teal, and I think I would buy this again for sure. But I love Premier Serenity Chunky. It's one of my favorite yarns to make blankets out of. So if you like to use chunky yarn and looking for a great blanket yarn, this is a perfect yarn for that. This is one of their 300-gram balls. And I'm sorry, there's a backhoe going up the hill. Gotta love country living. There's 328 yards. So, and it's 100% acrylic. It's a number 5. So, and then there's another one going somewhere. Geez, I'm so sorry for all the noise. So that's what's on my hook. What I'm planning on next is, I was watching Fiber Hearts the other night. She had this beautiful top on, and she was talking about how she literally just crocheted I think this is what they call the yoke. She just crocheted like a circle around here to fit around her neck, and then just started basically crocheting down. So I'm gonna kind of watch and look around a little bit. See if I want to do that, because I want to start making wearables. If I can crochet, I want to start making myself some wearables. And then also I've been watching On the Hook. And I think that's what it's called, On the Hook. She's a lady with very pretty, really pretty blonde curly hair, short. She makes things that are nothing but wearables, and they're always really simple. So they're usually double crochet, something like that. So I'm going to kind of watch a little bit more of her videos. Holy cow, I'm so sorry about this. I'm not going to be much longer because it is getting dark, but I wanted to shoot where I grew up at. Not just for you all to see, but as you can see right here, there is a realtor box lock on the door. My brother, who currently owns the house, he bought it when our mom passed away. It's time for him to move on into another part of his life, and it does not include this house, which is fine. We all need to move on. I've moved on. So it's kind of sad. I'm really kind of sad, and especially with my mom's birthday coming up in 2 days. But it's okay, because where he is in his life right now, without sharing too much, but with where he is in his life right now, I'm so happy for him. I couldn't be any more proud. It just seems the person who brought this love and this life to him, he is like a different person. Is one of my best friends growing up. She actually lived, if you kind of move this over here, you're not going to be able to see anything because the garage is in the way, but she lived over in that direction, just across the little alleyway. She moved there when she was 4. We moved here when I was just an itty bitty baby. This was a whole cornfield. Where we are, we have just under an acre here. We owned up to the back of the woods, but we decided to sell to the house behind us. So there was another house, like a ranch house, built on there. So this is where I kind of grew up all my life. I'll turn the camera around in a second and kind of show you what I did all my life. I played in the woods. I was a farm girl. We just had a blast, and there's a little road that goes up through the woods. That road was never paved, but it was always there. We can drive through it, and it goes up into what used to be just a cornfield. Now there's somebody's house that lives up there. Okay, so it's not going to let me pause it. So I'm going to do is I will finish up this video. I'm going to film a little bit, just a couple seconds of where I was born and raised. Now, the hill that I'm going to be showing you is just a little hill to where if you go up over that hill, you're going to hit a bunch of cornfields. And just past those cornfields is the base of the Appalachian Mountains. So guess what I did all my life? I played in the creek. Well, my brother calls it a creek, but I played in the creek. I caught salamanders. We played in the water. We went for picnics. My mom used to take us and the neighborhood kids to a new place all the time and have picnics. We were always outside playing manhunt. We have about 4 blocks of a neighborhood right here that's just past the Nescapec tracks. If you're aware of where it is, this is right behind Pollock's Pizza, right before you get up over the mountains on the Zaner's Flats and into the country. But we played manhunt, and we were always within yelling distance. So Mom always said, as long as you're within yelling distance, because we had no cell phones at that time, so we can hear her yelling. We would come home and, we had until dark to play or whenever she gave us. We had some good fun. We had some good times. Me and a couple of the girls in the neighborhood, one including my brother's girlfriend that's right now. We had a little building that's just up over the house behind us that we turned into the Pink Ladies Club. I know it sounds silly, but it was our hideaway. It was an old farm building. I think they said it was an old pig pen. But we had blast. We turned anything that we could into our little forts or whatever. And we just had a blast. So I'm going to stop this video here, and I'm going to be inserting another video of the background here because it is starting to get dark. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my little, excuse me for my voice, seeing my little mommy and me blanket. I can't wait to get it done and give it over to Muffin because she's going to absolutely love it, especially since it's starting to get chilly here now. She burrows herself under blankets. I just got her, I found one of those tie blankets where, you cut and tie it. One side was like a pink print and the other side was like a red. And I found it at the Salvation Army for $1.99. So I washed it up, and that's what she sleeps on under on my bed at night. So she loves her blankies. Plus, if I take her out in the wintertime, I always take a blanket, just like I'm taking a little baby. But anyhow, so without keep rattling on, because I can do that very easily. I've got lots to do at home. Today was a little bit of a rough, this whole week's been rough for me. My fibro's trying to flare up. I've been fighting through it. I've been doing really good. I'm very proud of myself. If any of you have fibro or know anybody with fibro, you'll understand. Sometimes you just have to give in and let your body rest and sleep. I'm trying not to do that because financially I can't afford it. So, but I got some bad news today. About one of my doctors, because of the type of insurance I have, which is Cigna through my work, and this area is monopolized by Geisinger healthcare system. If I want to see a psychiatrist or a psychologist, which I was supposed to see a psychologist, group therapy for managing my pain, my chronic pain, I'm going to be responsible for that entire bill, because Cigna's not going to pay anything towards it. Doctors around here who do take Cigna are either, there's only one doctor that will accept Cigna and will accept new patients, and that doctor won't accept me because of a situation I won't get involved. He told me I need a higher level of care. I guess I'm a psycho. Who would have thought? But they're either not accepting new patients or they no longer take Cigna. So mental health wise, I'm struggling, but I'm going to work through it and I'm going to find an alternative. There's a place in Hazleton my friend wants me to call. I'm not very proactive. Trying to if I have too many things on my plate, I just don't do very well. But anyhow, there I go babbling again. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to stop this, and then you will see some inserted footage of the area around my house. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, hearing the crickets. And I don't know if you guys can all hear the crickets, but I absolutely love falling asleep to crickets. But anyhow, thank you for spending some time with me tonight. I'm super excited. I got my wheel bearing on my car fixed, so now I don't have to worry about it. Apparently it was bad. Got it fixed thanks to my brother's friend Chad. So thank you, Chad, so much. I greatly appreciate you. And I greatly appreciate my brother, if you're watching this, for hooking me up with Chad. Well, in the car sense. But I hope you all have a good night. And I will be posting another video on Friday, hopefully. It will be for my mom's giveaway. Remember, my mom's birthday giveaway. Remember, I still have 2 other giveaways going right now. One is to celebrate my Nan's birthday, which was September 4th. One was to celebrate my 100 subscriber giveaway. I am almost at 300 subscribers, so I am going to be doing a 300 subscriber giveaway soon. So bump me up, keep going, spread the word, share, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me. I appreciate each and every one of you. You have no idea. I have met so many amazing people. A few, if I have feelings, like a good feeling or a good vibe, I'll reach out to them and I'll say, hey, I want to get to know you better. And I'm slowly getting to know my subscribers. And I'm currently doing that with one right now. I can only do one at a time. But I eventually want to I eventually want to get to know a lot of you. Found out that subscriber is actually only like about 7 hours, a little over 7 hours from me. And I'm going to be heading out her way, so to speak, in the next month or two. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. To pick up my Ohio storage that's in Sherwood, Ohio. So I think I might just take a little detour and stop by and maybe have some lunch with her or something. She seems like a really sweet lady. So we just started communicating back and forth. She actually is sending me some Lake Country Peach, I think it's called, by Karen Simply Soft, to make the skin coloring for my amigurumis. So that's at the post office waiting for me. If I can get my butt there early enough tomorrow morning, I'm going to stop by and get it, because my knit crate is there as well. So I will be doing an unboxing of my knit crate as well soon. But all right, y'all. Well, I hope you have a fantastic night. Thank you for watching me, and I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. If you ever want to email me, feel free to email me. I will always respond. I'm always looking to meet new friends. Okay, so see, that's the hill behind us. And this is our side yard. I'm trying to go as slow as I can. That wraps around to the front. Well, I say ours. I still feel like this is ours, mine, my brother's. Up over top of that hill, as you can see, that hill right there goes over. If you go straight across, there is a field. Well, there's a house. Oh, sorry. There's a house about right up in there. Now, but it used to not be there. We used to play out in the woods. Up in here, there was our Pink Ladies Club, and then we have these neighbors have always been there the whole time, and gotta love country. Isn't it just gorgeous? I absolutely am gonna miss this place once it sells. And I want it to sell fast so my brother can move on with his life. But anyhow, that is where happy hooking.